So there is no need to have other 5-star characters to make big damage, because aside from Nokrai and Nadlan, Genshin is actually designed to play 5-star characters with a free-to-play team. So before Nadlan, in the trial, you only had the 5-star character and a completely free-to-play team. There you can see how easy it is to make even bigger damage with like free-to-play characters. And if you have been playing Genshin for longer, you should have a lot of the other characters too.
If I remember correctly, doesn't Flings have a completely free-to-play team in his trial?
No, Flint's is with Inefa.
Yeah, but other than that, 2 4-stars.
Yes, but since Nadlan, there is another 5-star character in the trials, which hasn't been like this before.
Yeah. Unless we count Varkas, which has Durin and Venti.
Yeah, Varka is special.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, the patch right now is very unfair, in my opinion. Because you have, like, Varka as the new character and Flint's as a very good character for Nokrai exploration, or Nokrai in general. And then you have the monster chronological banner, and because you need... You don't need, but you buff your Varka with the other monster characters, and you have little to no things you can get in this patch. Like, you only have, like, Spiral Abyss.
Yeah, you have Imaginarium Theater,
yeah.
You have Stygian Onslaught and Spiral Abyss.
And that's it.
Yep.
And imagine, I have a friend who is like a person, when the patch comes out, she does all the exploration. So within a week, she has everything at 100%.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like, imagine, you don't have exploration saved, and you don't have story saved, and you have nothing you can do, and you don't get anything in this patch. Genshin be like, open your wallet for us.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna try not using enough to see his numbers now.
Oh, hold on.
Still pretty good damage.
Yes, you can use Flint's without Inefa. But here's the thing. Flint's is way better with Inefa.
Yep.
Like, way better.
But I would say Bina is more important than Inefa nowadays. Inefa adds a lot of team DPS, but honestly, you could replace it with Fischl.
Yeah, you can. But the damage the combination of Flint's and Inefa does is not comparable to any other constellation. Maybe Bina.
Yeah, if you have Bina, you could just replace Inefa with Fischl and do pretty similar damage.
Yeah, but this requires another limited 5-star character.
Yeah, that is true, but out of all the supports from Nordcry, I would say Bina has the highest potential for every team.
I agree.
Like, she does a lot of damage, especially in lunar reaction teams, but she has amazing application. So you can use it for Vape, you can use it for Electrocharge, you can use it for Bloom, well, Lunar Bloom. You can use it for a lot of teams and it will still do good.
And now even with Luna Crystallize, you can use her in Geo teams too.
Yep. She's best in slot for Seaby teams.
Yeah.
And Albedo teams.
Yeah, she makes Albedo good again! So for people who are pulling on the Mondstadt banner, I would say get Albedo or Klee.
Yep.
I would lean a little towards Albedo, but it kind of depends on what kind of teams you want to play. I mean, I have Durian, so I wouldn't use Klee anyway.
Eula might also be a viable option if you really need a cryo DPS.
Yeah, but you can replace Eula easily with KEI.
When it comes to characters, yeah, Albedo or Klee. When it comes to weapons, that's honestly where it starts getting good.
Yeah,
like,
Wolf's Gravestone. That's very good.
Used to give crit damage before.
Wait, hold on, that's true. Wait a minute. They changed that.
Yeah, it used to give crit damage.
I'm so shocked right now. I didn't notice that.
Okay, good. I'm not insane. But yeah, Wolf's Gravestone is amazing. At least for a free-to-play weapon. All the Skyward weapons are pretty okay.
Aquila
Okay, this one is
Favonia.
pretty good.
Hold on.
This one is pretty good if you are squishy. Honestly, I'd say if you need a character, go for a bait or a Klee, but otherwise I would argue for the weapons more.
Oh, you mean this one, right?
Yes, but yeah, I would argue for the weapons more than the characters.
What is this? Song of
Where's
Broken Pines. Oh, this also looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weapons are really good.
I'd say usually you want, if you have a decent amount of characters, 4 stars, 5 stars, doesn't matter, I'd say go for weapons. And the second best option for most Claymore users is Serpent Spine.
Yes.
But you want a shielder. So for example, I'm gonna try to fix my Diluc. And I'm gonna use a vape team with Lanyan as shielder. This isn't free to play per se, but it's very cheap.
It's the battle pass, right?
Yes, you only need to go into the battle pass and get buy it for $10. Get it to level 30. Bam. You now have good weapons.
I mean, it still costs money, so. But the
Yeah,
weapons on the battle pass are very good.
Yeah, for example, Black Sword, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfam, pretty good. Serpent Spine, amazing. We don't talk about Wisp one.
Whatever
we really
this is.
don't talk
It's a
about
talking stick, so never mind. Next.
Yeah, and also next, this one is pretty good.
Oh, the other
Actually,
one
really
also.
good. Yeah.
Solar Pearl is also pretty good.
Honestly, all the weapons from the battle pass are good, except this one.
Yeah, Deathmatch is the best free-to-play option for Claymore quote-unquote free-to-play option for Claymore users. Like, Deathmatch you can use on almost a Claymore polearm. You can use on almost every polearm character.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really free-to-play if you spend money, but... It's the dolphin version.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say 2 version if you just buy the battle pass once. I wouldn't even call you a dolphin at that point. You just... Yeah. Like,
so,
if you only buy Welkin Moon and battle pass, that's fine. I don't even see it as you spending money on Genshin, so to speak. Because spending money on Genshin is...
There are 4 different kinds of players. You have absolutely full free-to-play. Then you have the free-to-play who buys just Battle Pass and... Welkin Moon. And then you have the dolphins, and then you have the whales.
Yeah, I'm a dolphin. If your profile has all of this, like all 12 characters filled up, go for weapons. If you have at least 2 DPSs and 8 supports. Well, 6 supports. So you need 8 characters in total, honestly. And then you want to focus on weapons and artifacts.
So, here's the thing. If you have too many characters, like you don't... Like, look at all the characters I have.
You have a little bit more than me, I would say.
A little bit, yeah. Then here's the thing, that you do not really know which character you should level and how to properly build teams around the character. Like, I have very good DPS characters, like, for example, Xiao. Or, even, like, characters like Restlessly. But, I don't use them. Because, I have my Arlecchino team, or my Flint's team, or now my Bakashi team, which I use, for example, in the Spiral Abyss, or when I'm doing harder weekly bosses on my own. So, I have very fixed 3 or 4 DPSs that I frequently use, and everyone else is just waiting in the basement. So...
Yeah. And compare that to me, who look at the 5 stars I have. Like I have, I have 2 limited 5 stars for supports, and then I have 1 limited for DPS. I only pull on characters I like and think I will use, which is why I honestly only have 3. I only have 3 limited characters.
Okay, but I have to say that this is what I do too. I only pull on characters that I like, but I like a lot of characters, so...
Yeah, the only difference is I'm pulling on them because I know I'll use them. But that's the thing. When you get a certain amount of characters, you can't pull for them because you know you'll use them anymore because you have too many.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with this.
Which is why I say focus on the supports. Get limited supports before you get DPSs. Like get 1 good DPS, maybe 2. But honestly, there are so many 4-star options for good DPSs. Razor nowadays is amazing.
That's true.
For example, like he can compete with. I've seen him compete with Varka in some cases.
So hold on, let me check. What do I have? I have we're talking 4-star, right?
Yes.
Xiangling. Still.
Xiangling is an amazing sub DPS.
Like she's very, very strong, and with her burst, like she can be very useful in a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Then for Ice, I would say Rosaria is also very good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Chef is sub DPS, I would say. I mean, you can build her to be a DPS too, so...
Did you say Chef?
Yeah.
She's a healer with buffing.
With a gun.
Yeah, she shoots an enemy and that heals you.
Yanfei. Like, in my opinion, she's one of the best 4-star DPSs in the game. And Garming.
Oh yeah, Garming carried me for Natlan.
Garming is so good, not gonna lie.
Like, if you get Garming, you can do a lot of damage.
And he really does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Like, Garming is better than a few 5-star characters.
Garming is honestly stronger than they look.
Yeah.
Just based on the fact that Garming's skill combines so well with his burst.
So yeah, as you said, Razor.
Yep, and his Hex right now.
Ningguang.
Ah, yes.
Ningguang is also very, very, very good DPS.
Oh, but the thing is, she's amazing as a character, but compared to her lore and what we see her do, what the fuck?
True.
Her burst should literally be her throwing the Jade Palace at someone.
That's fair. That's fair. Who else do we have? Also, KEI. I still think KEI is a very, very good DPS.
Yes. Oh, and Noelle. Noelle is an amazing support. Like, doesn't she have healing as well?
Yes. Noelle is a shielder and a healer. And honestly, in early game, she saved my ass like a lot of times before I got Zhongli.
And now with lunar reactions, she's amazing. Now I'm gonna talk about 5 stars with Noelle. If you have Noelle, Mona, Columbina, and Albedo, you have a Hexerite team, you have Lunar Crystallize, and she's a Claymore user. So if you have Varka's weapon, you can use it on her, greatly increasing your damage to fuck you numbers, just as an example. But you would require Columbina, you would get Mona pretty easily.
You don't necessarily need Mona.
Well, if you want the Hexerite buff, you do, but otherwise...
Oh, yeah, true. True.
But otherwise, yeah, you can use Barbara. Barbara is a free character, by the way.
Yeah.
And her healing is pretty good. I had her at level 60 while doing level 90 content, and her healing still saved my ass. I'm still using her some boss fights. Kate can attest to that.
I can, yes. And we survived. And also, I have to say, like, when you play the game for longer and you pull on more than just 1 or 2 banners, you eventually get Barbara C6. And if you have Barbara C6, she's gonna revive a character.
Yep. It has a 15-minute cooldown, but that revive, oh my god, in Spiral Abyss, that's just...
In Spiral Abyss, it's gonna save your ass because you cannot revive your characters in Spiral Abyss.
Also, when it comes to characters, 4 stars, Lan Yan, if you don't have Zhongli...
Oh, she's a very good
C2,
shielder, yeah.
Her C2 basically gives you infinite shield, which means that as a 4-star character with a C2, she can out-shield Zhongli. His shield has more health. Like, his shield won't be broken easily. Lan Yan's shield lasts longer.
Heizu. But Heizu is a very good Anemo DPS. And here's the thing. You have a few characters that you get for free in the game. Like, the 3 starter Pokemon characters. And then you get, Xiangling and Collei and Lunette in Spiral Abyss.
Yeah, let's see. You start with the Traveler. Then you get Amber. Then you get Kaya, which is the best character they could ever give you.
Yes. And then you get Lisa.
Lisa, yes.
And then from the beginner's banner, like if you just start the game, there's the beginner's banner. And if you pull on this, you are guaranteed Noelle.
Yeah, and later on you get Barbara for free.
Yes. And like I said, in Spiral Abyss, you get Xiangling, Collei, and Lunette pretty easy.
Don't you get Yao Yao as well, or am I...
No, I don't think so. I don't think Yao Yao is in Spiral Abyss.
I remember her being free, but I don't remember where I got it from.
She was in the event, like in the Lantern Ride.
Ah, true. That might be it.
And then when you start Nadlan Story, you get Kachina for free. And when you start Nokrai Story, you get Ainu for free. Like Kachina for Nadlan and Ainu for Nokrai.
Kachina is surprisingly good for being Kachina.
Especially because she makes exploration in Nokrai easier, Nadlan easier if you are not very good with like playing around with the dinosaurs.
I'm gonna show what you mean.
Like you can just jump into the thingy and then just go up the mountain. It's like way easier than climbing. The only con for this would be that you cannot refill your...
Night Soul.
Yes, thank you. You cannot refill this when you're not in Nadlan, so if you run out of this, you run out of this.